I'm Laura from the Jocelyn Journey. I've been on the road for about 4 months with my husband Gary, and I thought I'd spend a little bit of time going through some of the organization pieces within our Host Cascade camper. We have a convection microwave oven that works really well if you want to do baking and stuff on the road. It is helpful also to make tater tots and french fries and crisp up pizzas. For boondocking, that really sucks a lot of juice, so we will use that sparingly. We use the microwave oven to store items such as pitas and such. This is just a minor cleaning tip. For those of you who have this 3-burner stove, you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to keep that glass clean. I had been using a regular glass cleaner and it just looked like it was never clean. What I did find was this product Zep. I honestly don't know why it's different than a regular glass cleaner. I have no idea. But it seems to work. Using that microfiber towel afterwards to remove streaks really have helped. Next is our junk drawer slash kitchen utensils. There's nothing dramatic about this. I simply took the items that I had and that I wanted to keep and looked for individual organizers that would fit the bill. I've got a complete mess. I'm sure we're going to be downsizing in here shortly. One key item I would say are these little scrapers, these plastic scrapers. They work fabulous on any kind of cast iron or pan. Next we'll go into our pots and pans drawer. We ended up not getting a stove. We have nested bowls here. Nothing real exciting. Some smaller or some larger bowls underneath that for popcorn. We have our coffee grinder here. I did bring an immersion blender. We have a cast iron pan along with a regular saucepan. And some miscellaneous items here. We have some quarter sheet pans that are really great for transferring food back and forth from the camper to picnic table, or for our instance the Blackstone grill. We do have some pizza pans that we do use with the convection oven and the Blackstone grill as well. Digital scale and a grease shield. One of the things we use often are these food saver bags to get some of the air out and keep our refrigerator and freezer minimized in space. These things work well. We've bought multiple packages of these and it is working really well. You can see we use those bags for most of our frozen meats. We've got fish up here and some of the spaghetti sauce that I had made. Also got this on Amazon just to kind of keep all of our meats organized in here. As far as fresh produce goes, we bought these 3 mesh bags from Amazon. We keep a lot of our fresh fruits and vegetables in there. Really nice to kind of keep them out and have airflow with them, and then I put them in the sink during travel. As far as organization goes, I'm keeping the chips at the top. I keep a lot of my canned goods here. When I'm roading, I'll have these up in order to capture anything that moves around during travel. But when I'm sitting here, I'll put that right in line with the actual shelf to make it easier to grab things in and out. These things pop out real easy and it gets kind of annoying because they seem to always go way down there. We have our baking goods here and dried grains and beans. We've been using a lot of the peanut jars and repurposing them, or even some Parmesan cheese ones. As long as it has a screw top, we'll likely repurpose it. If you saw my video before going full time, I was quite concerned about where I was going to put all of my spices. Seemed to have found really good plastic containers that kept liquid items up here. I have 3 of those used for various spices and other items. I even went down here. Same plastic bins. They work really well. One item I didn't mention is this under the shelf storage. These are the spices I use almost every day. Again, another storage area for those of you who are obsessed with spices like I am. Underneath our sink, I did add a storage rack. The biggest challenge was mounting, but on the right hand side I used a paint stick in order to add some thickness to mount screws on. As far as organization goes, I use a picnic basket for all of our silverware and napkins. I have a couple of glasses back there, plastic glasses, and mainly Tupperware. I'm using these Tupperware containers fairly regularly. There's an 8 and a 16 ounce version. The nice thing about this is the lids are the same. These are Bell plastic containers, so they can go in the refrigerator or the freezer and work really well when one of those Ziploc bags just won't work quite as efficiently. On the left side, I have a bin that has all of the lids. Kind of keep it organized there. I also have some of these containers here for lettuce, salads, again, just something else, and it is sealable, which is really helpful. Paper plates go on the top. Again, more storage. We probably don't need all of this, but again, we're not ready to throw anything away yet. Simple Corral, and this is a cute little thing that we use for shredding cheese. We do buy in blocks now, so having something small and simple to do that or slice works well. It's just small. We did add a shelf in here to give us some additional room. I only did one of the two areas. I think that gave us the height that we needed and then the space in the other one. This is the area above the two recliners. We ended up adding a shelf in here to keep things organized. We have our printer and our electronic stuff, as well as extra paper goods. We didn't really modify anything in that area. We thought the height would be beneficial. For those of you who have these recliners, we did find a really cool plastic piece here that you can keep remotes in. It's nicely removable, but it sits right in that lip, which seems like it's almost made for that, which is awesome. For those of you who have these recliners, you know that maybe some of that back support is maybe not perfect. We ended up buying these pillows on Amazon. That's a reasonable match color-wise. As far as the bathroom cabinets go, there was tons of storage and room in here, which was great. I just added some more plastic bins in order to keep other things kind of in place. All throughout our camper, we do use these fake candles that really kind of get a nice ambiance in the evening. They're the turn on for 6 hours and then they turn off after that. We're using rechargeable AA batteries, so real nice. And if you have one of those toothbrushes, if you have like a Sonicare toothbrush, this little toothbrush holder was really nice to kind of keep things organized but out of the way. I added a jewelry storage area at the top here just to kind of manage all of my necklaces. I think it adds a little bit of decoration as well. In the bedroom, we added several command strip hooks at the top for hats and extra clothes and so forth. Underneath those hooks, we added a set of shoe holders for our slippers here. I wanted to make sure that I had adequate foot room here, so they're a little kind of midway up. They seem to be working pretty well. In the top here we added a mesh holder, and that keeps a lot of the clothes and blankets and stuff that we're using for that we've been storing for winter. We'll be bringing those out shortly and then replacing those with all of our summer clothes. We have the large sliding glass door on the side of our camper. I did not like having the mirrors on there, just not something I really wanted to see every day, so I ended up putting on this mirror. I think it works really well. As far as organization, we added more shelves. Shocking. That really helped kind of utilize that space better. I found these gray tubs on Amazon, and they work really well, especially in that lower area. This is kind of a thin area, so it's difficult to find the right storage bins. This even worked with my insulation, which made that area reduced even further. We organized each area so Gary's side is on the left and my side is on the right.